Go into match 4 on Erangel. All right, there's your plane path. You see a very far, kind of an eastern tint here. Our boys that are going to be looting up on the western side of the map going to have a little bit of traveling to do.
Yeah, absolutely. A few of the teams that like to go over to the west that we've seen so far, especially Korea likes to go to South Georgia Pole, are going to have a little bit more of a challenge finding some vehicles getting over there, etc. But most of the teams like to drop on the eastern side of this map, so this isn't going to be too much of a struggle for them. I don't expect to see too much fighting, maybe over a few vehicles early on, trying to get to the Georgia Pole area.
That's the big exclamation point right there. You want to be keeping an eye on those esports vehicle spawns. Those are going to be extremely popular right here very early on. As we see, Razak is kind of a popular. You see Korea dropping a little bit far north of Razak here. Yeah,
absolutely. There's that dirt road that's on the northern end of that river there as they head over there. Now, it's kind of interesting. The Koreans like to call South Georgia Pole Gangnam. Why? So everybody knows the famous song Gangnam Style, right? Gangnam is a district in Korea. It literally means south of the river. So they actually call South George Gangnam. So they all like to go there. It's a very popular spot. They consider it to be one of the best, if not the best spot on the map.
Well, there you go. I'm learning something new all the time with you, Paper Thin. And there we go. See, Bahawaka is going to find himself an esports vehicle spawn. As we see, our circle has popped, and we're going far to the west. It's going to be interesting. This is now leading the teams to decide whether they want to go north or south of the river. Obviously, southern side favoring it a little bit more.
Yeah, this has got to be a really happy moment here for teams like Finland, especially, who is going to have a lot of early access to pick their location that they want to rotate to early. They have the entire western edge to themselves outside of Pachinki, so I'm really excited for them to see exactly how they take advantage of this, because I think an early rotation would really benefit them. Find an early spot. This edge game hasn't really worked for them.
You see Korea already on the move. You see Pio with 11 kills leading his squad so far. Korea currently sitting in that second place position with 29 total points. Vietnam, though, starting to generate a little bit of a lead here. Have to see if the boys from Korea can surmount that here in game number 4.
Well, this Vietnam squad is really interesting, right? We've been talking about it. We haven't really seen them on the big international stage in a while, but they have some absolute monsters. Their in-game leader, Levi's, he's also the #1 fragger in Vietnam. They have another guy, Basil, who's a really good sniper. We've seen him play quite well. Sapao, who is a really good support player. We've seen him have some big moments here for this team. So this is a really interesting team, and they've showed up big so far today.
Absolutely. Vietnam definitely raising some eyebrows here, at least in the early opening parts of the Nations Cup. Check in on the United Kingdom, looting up around Milta Power. I see Reels apparently just looting by himself. See, checking on Vard. Everybody just spread out there on that far side of Milta Power. They do have a little bit of traveling to go, but they should be okay. As we see Mad 98 all by himself in this week.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, UK, they have the most difficult rotation here because they're over in Milton Power, but they've played really well so far in the scrims this week. We saw them be extremely efficient. So they were a team that I actually picked to be in the top 5 here. So far, hasn't gone their way, but this is a team that has a lot of potential and a really strong coach, man. So they could do well.
Absolutely. They do have a lot of options. Oh, here we go. Jempty is all by himself in this compound. Zoimbate's going to come in. He's going to get immediately taken down. That is Vasily. And that is Aussie losing one early. Yempty. Things may be turning around for Finland here in match number 4.
And this is what I was talking about. A nice early rotation here from Jempty to set up the pick onto Australia. Gives them a big first kill and a point. Maybe this is the point where it starts to turn around for them.
Also, obviously good news for the boys in blue and white as we check in on Turkey. Just still kind of hanging around in the Razak area. Iro going to spot the U.S. team making their way across the bridge, looking for a little bit of a northern rotation on this circle.
Yeah, Iro doesn't want to give his position away there. He's just going to let the U.S. come through. Now, still, Bahawaka is coming up behind the rest of Team USA. The other 3 members are in front of him, so he might have a bit of a difficult situation here. He's going to try to drive through.
Here we go, Bahawaka right on top of 6mo, and that is the worst time to hit the rock in the road to send that vehicle flying, but Baha manages to right the ship in time, and look at Iro's right on top, and that's going to be Bahawaka going down early. USA down to just 3.
The patience from Iro pays off here, and they are able to pick up a free kill on that straggling member of USA, setting them back a little bit as they make their rotation here just to the east of shooting range. We'll see if they decide to keep pushing. We've got Nim from Vietnam, who's already set up in shooting range.
It was an extremely risky rotation there by Bahawaka, coming across that bridge, playing very, very close to Razak, knowing that the Turkish team loots in that location. So unfortunate, the gamble did not pay off that time, but here we go, checking on Argentina. There's opting for the compound just to the south of Everest here.
This is a really interesting split here from Argentina.
Oh wait, this is awesome.
Look at this.
Oh, we moved. This is
now
Australia.
we're in Australia.
I've thrown everything. Everything's falling apart here.
Just to give people an idea, Argentina, now they both start with A's, so I'm saying both. Argentina was doing a big 2-2 split, but now they're kind of going up to a 3-1. Korea's doing the Korea thing. They always like to go on to Everest. They love this mountain. You get so much information from up there, and they know how to work that position so well, especially because you got 2 members of Gen G on this team who almost always drop South George, so they know how to play this position so well.
Checking in on Canada, they dropped Military Island as their spot was not very easy to get to given the plane. They are running very, very close to Russia here as well. So they may run into it today. It looks like Drassel might have spotted them and pulled off of there. We check in with Great Britain. They have left their Milta Power looting location and started moving directly to the west. Not trying to do any long rotations here.
Yeah, this was, I think, a nice patient play here by the UK, waiting their time. They know that there's a lot of teams that are going to be going in ahead of them. They unfortunately, because of the position they're in, they have to wait. They get the last turn at the dinner table, right? They're the kids at Thanksgiving. You got to wait till all the adults have gone through, and then you get your turn to get your food.
Japan opting for that long rotation up to the north side by Stallberg, as we see Russia has now been by themselves there on the far western coast just south of Gak. Vietnam now pulling up to a compound as we see Brazil in the background. Not in a line of sight just yet, but we're going to check in with Korea now, doing a split again. We've seen them have a pretty wide split early in the last game here, keeping one on top of Everest. Now, Pio joined by Loki.
This is something that's become kind of trendy in the Korea region, to do these long 2-2 splits to try to control as much territory as you can. Take advantage of long sight lines. Give yourself not only information, but ability to put shots into teams as they try to rotate to you. At least do some damage to them, but at the same time, understanding where they're going to be moving, and then you can take advantage of that.
Chinese Taipei making a nice little rotation through the fields just to the east of Quarry. You see Bard gets an eye on Sixmo here. Is he going to take the shot? Yes, he's going to take a few and send that way. Sixmo, oh, one lands there, but Sixmo should be able to get out of this fairly freely.
Yeah, Turkey's coming through here. They're sending Sixmo out. Looks like is more of a scout role for him here. He's all by himself. Going through the school first. The other members of the Turkey team are still in Razak, but they've got the UK team coming up next to them here on their eastern flank. So we'll see if they opt to just bail out and regroup with Sixmo. If they're going to try to maybe fight this out, maybe the UK is just going to rotate to the north. So there might not be a fight there.
Ooh, we see Canada spotting out a doozy in the kill feed there, but right now Vietnam hears China. They hear the vehicles just to their north, not having any lines of sight just yet. A doozy all by himself. That is not likely to get rest here. You do see some return shots coming in from Russia though, trying to make me see if they can squeak out a trade here.
Yeah, Canada's trying to set up for a bit of a wide angle onto this. Russia has set up onto the top of Everest there. You can see one of their members, and in fact, oh my goodness, Moody runs over a doozy to finish him. But the other members of Russia trying to put some shots in, but it's such long range.
All right, here we go. The circle is going to go south. So the teams that opted to go north, thinking that maybe they might get favored by a far north Circle 2 here, gonna have to find their ways back across the river. You can see the United States going over in that Georgia pole spot here. Sharky gonna find himself a kill on a Summer. He's not even gonna have to waste the bullets to finish that one, as the vehicle's gonna do it for him.
Yeah, so a few more vehicle mishaps going on here. Summer will go down, and that is 3 members left, but we've got Finland coming in here with Argentina trying to crash in as well.
All right, Argentina finding themselves right on top. Tisku is going to take some shots in the back, and yes, he's going to go down to Ernesta. Samty will find a way to get away, though. So he's going to take some fleeting shots here. Nothing really going to be too scary, but that's Finland losing one. Tisku getting finished off.
Yeah, it looks like Samty will be able to get away here. Finland trying to regroup with their splits. They did a good job taking position early, but they were caught a little off guard there by Argentina. Tisku pays the price.
All right, we have RDNX in the ruins with the Brazilians. They have not had the best day so far today, but we can see if they can turn things around here in game number 4. Canada still trading shots back and forth. You see Milk gonna take out Maluk, is gonna get downed there. Now to see if the smokes are out, the vehicle's gonna block it off. They should be able to get this res, but Milk got him dead to rights.
Milk is trying to climb up the wall to get the angle here, but now Russia's getting in on the action. Uva takes out Maluk, stealing that kill.
And this is the risk that you take in every single one of these high-tier lobbies. You never know where those third-party shots are going to come from. This game so far, Paper, has been a lot more active early than it was in the first game on Erangel.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw 64 alive for so deep into the first game here, but now a lot of teams, because of the nature of the circle, because there were so few teams in it to begin with, a lot of teams are catching each other in transition here, so we're seeing a little more early action. This is the Vietnam team moving through the school area and making their way into the circle now, setting up a 3-1 split. This is something we see Asia teams do, where they'll send 3 out ahead sometimes to kind of secure the position with somebody in the back to make sure that their rear flank is covered.
Check on United Kingdom coming in from the southeastern part of the map. They're going to stop on the high ground, see what they can spot out. Turkey still trying to make their rotation here. They did spot out the Vietnam squad, but nothing really to come of it just yet. Sixmo going to reposition that vehicle. Vietnam looks like they're going to be content with just moving just inside the circle rather than trying to dive too deep.
Yeah, and this is an edging team. This is what we've seen from them throughout this tournament, and what I expect to see them. They like to play the edges. They seem really comfortable with it. They're very confident in their shots, and I think if you're an aggressive, well, you know, if you can shoot really well, then playing the edges can be very effective because you're going to pick up a lot of kills. Absolutely.
We check in with Japan here, just behind Thailand. This is on the far southern side of the circle. Thailand, this could, we've seen this happen before where they could decide to just hit the brakes, turn on this real quick, but it looks like they're just going to go ahead and keep their rotation going. Stop on the hill. C's going to keep them at arm's reach there.
Well, all you need is Duckmans.
Oh yeah,
he's the only one. We've seen that so many times where the Thai teams just have one person left and they just go absolutely crazy. Just dead center with this next circle though, Poro.
It's about as easy as it gets. Argentina feeling great right now as they are in a 2-2 split in the most popular compounds right there in the center. Canada just to their south. We see Australia playing the spot that Finland was playing in the game 1. This is a remarkably similar circle to what we just saw last game.
Yeah, this is really close to the same, and you see a lot of the teams playing it about the same way. Korea's got that 2-2 split kind of. Now they're kind of grouping up for a 2-1-1, but oh my goodness, Bard landing some nice damage onto the members of Chinese Taipei.
And Chinese Taipei trying to make their rotation in. Looks like they found a free compound. Fortunate for them, and SR should get res. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. See, you can hear the bullets still landing from the Argentina squad. Nothing gonna find that home though.
I thought Leo might accidentally get run over there. That car kind of got pushed towards him, able to get in that window. Okay, that Chinese Taipei team is really interesting to me. They're the only team that just literally took like the 4 best fraggers from their region and put them together. A lot of the other teams tried to put together a team that have a great shot caller, a good sniper, you know, a good support player, and a good front liner. Taipei's just like, nah, we're just going to bring our best fraggers and go for it.
See what we can kill, and so far they've been doing pretty well here as we see Vietnam still once again on the edge of that circle just to the west. They have sent 2 in, 2 still outside. Turkey kind of keeping an eye on them as we see Japan trying to make their way across wide open fields here. This is always a little bit of a scary moment.
Yeah, definitely. They've got Thailand there on their east. Canada is up ahead. The remaining 3 members of Canada are up there as well. Looks like they're content to just find an edge position in this little 2-house compound with a shack as well, and set up here for now. They took a few shots from Thailand, nothing landing though. So it looks like that's going to be their home for now, but it's going to be a difficult rotation for them, especially if this circle shifts north.
Absolutely. Name of the game there, scouting out the compound, not trying to get too greedy. Japan just taking what they can get, what the circle provides them. And Tanawat gonna take some shots there from range. Japan just making sure that they know. Don't peek that. Don't peek that.
Yeah, Shinobi getting a few shots there onto the members of Thailand. But for now, they're content to just back off, just try to do a little bit of damage, wear down the utility of their opposing team, and try to play for the later game here. And again, you can see Shinobi there up on top of that vehicle, trying to get an angle into the houses, but it doesn't look like he's going to get much done there.
Go Vietnam, the trailing 2 members, going to try to make it into the circle to join their other 2 squad mates. As we see Turkey making their way into the ruins, so things calming down a little bit here towards the center part of the game, but I have a feeling with this next circle pop, it's going to start getting a little testy. And there we go, the hard shift to the southwest. Canada feeling good, Argentina feeling good, but we got a lot of teams up there to that northeastern part that are about to run into each other.
That northeastern part of the circle is going to be very, very chaotic. The ending to this looks like it might be a field ending as well, so it's kind of puts you in a difficult position. Center circle is basically right in the middle of a field. You don't want to be there. But if you're not a team that likes playing in the outskirts, but wait a minute, we got a fight breaking out here between the USA and Japan. We've got a knock and a flush here from Valiate.
There you go, the crash came in at the exact same time. USA managing to get the first down. Japan, the rest of Japan has managed to find a foothold though. They have a building to work with. Zampa trying to find an outside angle. Gonna get spotted out by Depp. They're gonna have to reposition off that. Not gonna get the flank that easy.
Yeah, Depp, one of the top fraggers for Japan in their region. Meantime, we've got Vietnam trying to cross through. A great rip by Chris. Takes Basil out.
And here we go. We said it was about to get bloody, and here it is. It's Chris trying to find it. Oh, Canada finds Brazil. Thailand right on top of them. Australia as well. We don't know who's getting who here. Everybody is vulnerable. Luke 12, the last one up for Australia. He's got next to no health. Brazil has been eliminated by Canada. At the same time, Drassel going to try to get the res onto Moody, but Luke has a grenade. What's he going to do with it?
This was an absolute bloodbath. 4 teams fighting it out here. You can see Argentina was on the eastern flank of all of this, just putting death and destruction into Australia. Canada able to weather the storm somewhat. Australia, though, absolutely torn apart, but some great shooting there from Matt. Takes down a beautiful death.
And he almost got traded out at the same time. Sixmo knows exactly where he is. He's going to send the grenade. Will it find a home? No, it's going to roll just downhill. Mad 98 does get the heal off. Does he have any support from his squad mates here? Yes, he does. As they go. Now PO coming in from the side as well. Turkey in a lot of trouble now, pinched.
Korea wants to third party this battle between Turkey and China. They have completely surrounded these 2 teams. However, Loki is all alone in a compound outside of this. Finland's rolling up as well, but Turkey doing some work here. Iroh does get that knock finally onto Mad, who tried to weather that as long as he could. Now it's up to December the 12th, trying to snake his way through.
He's going to stay alive as long as possible. As we see Sixmo, they still have to make their way into the circle here. Korea in a perfect spot to gatekeep this squad. They're going to have to go low, see if they can try to make their way in, break line of sight. As we now check in with the Korean squad, they have the Finland team wrapping around them. They are getting surrounded slowly but surely.
Turkey just got bought a bit of a gift. We'll see how it plays out, though. Finland has rolled up here to help surround this Korea team now. Now, where it looks like Korea was surrounding Turkey, now they are kind of getting pinched between a couple different teams themselves. Theo trying to land some shots, not quite able to connect. Nice little move there by the Iroh member.
You can see Finland is down on the high ground. They have the low ground. Jan and Onyx is going to get taken out by Sixmo. Mert manages to make it to a tree, but the blue is right on him, and he's going to go down. And that's going to be Pio. Can he get an angle on this to maybe pick up the kill, get the point? We still have one up for Turkey, though. Iroh, can he make the hero play? Vietnam, we've checked on. They're making their way in, and it's going absolutely nuts in the northeastern side of this circle. Turkey goes out as Iroh gets finished off.
Finland and Vietnam are in a battle now as well. It looks like Samson here trying to protect the members. He blows up Nim's vehicle. Vietnam getting destroyed. They wanted to third party this. That's been their specialty, coming in and cleaning up kills. But Finland finally showing some life and defending this position very well. Only 1 member left here for Vietnam.
Finland down to 2, but those 2 are doing some work here. As now Canada's getting crashed by Chinese Taipei, and they are going to make short work of the boys from Canada. As Drassel, K-Mine, Maluk all go down, they should be able to get both reses off here. As Shaiwei and Milk going to be able to take that northern part of Chopstick. We see Korea trying to hop in the vehicles, make a mad dash to get into the circle. Managed to do so far. Where are they going to go, though? Argentina, every compound is filled. There's nowhere safe to go here.
No, this is so difficult of a rotation here for Korea. There just isn't much available inside of this circle. You can see Aqua 5 and Loki in this Dacia trying to find some way in here. Luke has to defend his position, but Russia's crashing in as well.
Russia's on top of Luke, and he's managed to get two. Uwe Senya are down. Can he do it? The impossible? No. And now this is Korea pushing right back on top of this, and that's going to be a huge nade from Loki as they manage to wipe the Russian team.
Just waiting long enough to finish off Russia. Great timing here from the Korean team. They've got 3 up now and control of the center circle. Zampa coming over here to flush out this member of Japan. It will be Depp going down here. Only 2 members left for Jin. Says, though, gets the rip and the flush on Valiate.
What a great shot. Angle hold there by Says. Zampa's going to get taken out. Valiate's going to get flushed. Sharky, the last one up for the United States. Japan with a great patient hold here as the United States trying to find their way through Gatka to make their way into circle.
Says is sneaking up onto Sharky here, trying to get the information. It's a 2v1 here. Can Sharky defend this? They're both out. Both of these teams are outside of the circle, and Sharky's got a lot of bush cover, but we've got a very patient Says trying to come up on him.
They are listening for any audio cue they can get. Is Pome gonna land a shot on Samty? Is the blue gonna take him off? No, the heel's gonna get in just in time. You can see Mexi already in circle. Samty has been spotted out. He's gonna try to see if he can survive in the smoke for a little bit longer. Can he do it? He's ducking, he's dodging, he's weaving, he's staying alive somehow. As here he's getting his eyes on Sharky. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the United States, going out in 9th place.
Well played here by Japan, knocking the USA out and finding themselves on the western part of the circle. In the meantime, Pome does confirm the kill on Samty. It's just Mexi left here for Finland. We have got 8 teams left in the circle centers once again, and Argentina looking very good, as well as Chinese Taipei.
Argentina's got a great position to hold. You can see they also just picked up a crate, so that's going to be a nice tier 3 armor and helmet upgrade for Ernesta. Thailand holding down the eastern chopstick, while Chinese Taipei in the western. You see a couple of members for Korea still alive. Aqua and Pio still trying to stay for a little bit longer. It looks like they haven't been shot at too much. Keeping those smokes going. Using whatever cover he can find, and he's going to send some shots towards Argentina. But Pome going to force him to stay a little bit honest here, but he's going to go down to Leo.
Wow, a little bit of help here for Korea from Chinese Taipei. I love this split that the Thailand team is doing. Look how much ground they can cover with this. They can see so much of this circle. They have so much information, and they have great cover as well.
Doing a very good job to make sure that they don't get rushed here. No random vehicle encounters, no snakes in the grass going to be sneaking up on this Thai team. As we see Sapu still alive, hiding behind a rock for Vietnam. Japan trying to snake their way in, but Pio has spotted them out, and that's going to be C's going down.
Says is knocked here. Pio looking to try to flush that kill. It is just Gabha left here for Japan. There is so much vision down this alley. Pio does, in fact, confirm that kill. It is just 1 member left here for Japan. Pio split out wide. He's going to have to start moving in, but Vietnam, the last member here, it's Sapo. He's trying to push in on Argentina.
Sapo's finding Ernesta all by himself. Pio's going to spot out Gabba as well, but he's going to get some shots taken at him by Rybox. He's got to be careful here. He's all alone, and Gabba's going to go down to the blue. Japan going out in 8th place. Here's the mad dash from Sapu. Can he get into the zone?
It looks like maybe.
Just on the edge, yeah.
Just maybe. He looks like he's getting in there, but he's got 1 member of Germany. Still got Brexco over there, and you've got a bunch of members of Argentina, and Mexi still somehow managing to survive here.
The snake from Finland staying alive a little bit longer. Sapu gets spotted out by Silzen, and that's going to be Argentina picking up another kill. They are feeling fantastic with 7 on the board already, 3 alive left as Aqua 5 gets a little bit of damage sent his way, but nobody really pushing him from Argentina. They're content with leaving him there for right now, knowing that he's there.
Yeah, and Rybox has a great position on this roof here, able to cover so much ground there. And there's Mexi, one of the people who might be able to play spoiler here and take out some members of Argentina if he finds the opportunity. But right now, everybody's just kind of waiting for this next circle.
We got a couple of European snakes at play in Mexi and Brexco from Germany. The circle still going to favor Chinese Taipei. Thailand's not going to have to move. Argentina's not going to have to move. The duo from Korea should be safe for now. The snakes, really the only ones that are in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, this is looking pretty nice here for Chinese Taipei. This is quite a good situation for them. And we'll see how this one plays out. There's quite a bit of circle left to work with here, though. And like you said, Thailand as well having a decent position. The problem for Argentina and Korea is they're both down a couple members, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging for them.
Yeah, Argentina going to play this a little bit safe. They see the Thai team. He's going to send some few shots there from Pome. But nothing going to land just yet. Brexco spotting out his route here. I think Argentina knows exactly where he is. Pome was sending shots that way earlier. Silzen is going to get taken out by Aqua 5. Why is Silzen trying to spread out that far early? Argentina now down to 2 players of a really aggressive push there, trying to get some more ground for Silzen.
Yeah, an aggressive early rotation, trying to take advantage of that situation, but Pome getting taken down by Brexco as well. They wanted center circle. Instead, they're going to lose 2 members trying to take it, but Mexi, he might hear Brexco here. He hears him, doesn't land any shots.
He saw the outline. He thought he had an idea of where exactly he was. The shots come through, nothing lands though, and now the 2 solos. Who will win this 1v1? Brexco realizing the circle is coming in. He lands a shot. That's going to be it for Team Finland, going out in 6th place. Brexco with the hero plays for Germany.
A nice 1v1 there for Brexco, but now he's trying to push through. There's only 1 member left here for Argentina, though, so a much easier situation for him. And oh my gosh, Tanawat with the sick headshot there onto Leo with that M24. Now Pio trying to rain some grenades in. He knows just where the Chinese Taipei team is.
Korea with such phenomenal discipline, holding on to these frag grenades until the absolute last minute. They knew that Chinese Taipei was in here. They knew that they had to hold on to these until they absolutely had to use them, but nothing gonna find anything just yet. But Pio and Aqua 5 still keeping themselves alive for South Korea.
They've got all the crates from the dead members of Russia and Australia to work with. The circle has shifted north. Now the 2 teams that have 4 members alive have to rotate into the circle, and a big grenade for Pio.
That's going to be milk going down. Will Korea try to make a push on this? I don't know. You can see on your mini-map, Thailand making a push into the Argentina squad. Pio still has 4 frag grenades left. He's going to try to see if he can finish it off. No, he's not going to find anything just yet, though. The res is going to come up, but now Chinese Taipei in a very difficult situation. They have to figure out how they want to push out of this spot.
Yeah, you can see Pio's trying to set up on this hill to make sure he can cover this rotation. He gets the knock onto Leo, getting some damage as well with that frag grenade, trying to finish this off. Supplies for day here for South Korea. It's a little bit more damage done here. SR is super weak.
That was a huge down onto Leo. You can see he was back in the chopstick, holding onto that angle, playing the anchor role for Chinese Taipei. He has gone down. Now they are at complete disadvantage here to any grenade play coming from the Korean squad, but none of these nades really finding their home. Pio has gotten taken very, very low. He's going to have to back off of this. Aqua now has been spotted out. Oh, it's so close.
These teams are trading blows like it's a heavyweight boxing match. So much damage being done between the 2 of them.
Here they come.
Now Taipei's trying to come up. You have SR very, very weak. He's laying down to heal. Aqua 5 as well, trying to find a way to get some heals in himself. And now once again, Pio's trying to find the angle to get some more grenades. That one looks like it might be good.
That was the last one though. SR, you can see still at full health. Korea now out of frag grenades. They have very little utility. Only 1 smoke grenade there, as we see Thailand has made the push in, and they're gonna finish off Team Argentina in 4th place.
So while all this has been going on, Thailand has claimed the compound here on the northeastern part of the circle, set themselves up in a great position to win this, but the center of the circle is in no man's land.
This is going to be really, really rough. Thailand obviously with the numbers advantage here. Minoru going to try to see if he can spot somebody out with that long-range sniper. He's not going to find it. Pio is going to get the down onto Chinese Taipei. 2 players left up for Milk and SR coming from the south. Aqua 5 going to try to stop Duckmans, but now the Thailand team is getting hyper aggressive, pushing out into this. They want this win.
Chinese Taipei is getting surrounded here between Korea and Thailand. Pio's trying to go for the kill onto SR. Not able to connect, but he gets the shot there onto SR.
Pio making hero plays for South Korea. This duo is up to 8 kills. Milk still alive. He's going to have to go down, though. He's getting taken very low. The Thailand team pushing across 4 strong. They don't know where Milk is, but they know exactly where the 2 South Koreans are, and that's going to be Milk getting finished off by Duckmans. It's down to just 2 teams.
And there it is. Thailand will take game number 4 of the day with a big 10-kill dinner.
What a fantastic push from Thailand. Very brave, very aggressive. They knew that they had to leave their chopstick location on that western edge and have to push into the compound that was previously held by Argentina. They timed it perfectly, though, as Chinese Taipei was fighting with South Korea.
I really like that rotation at the end there from Thailand. They can cover so much ground in those chopsticks. Yes, you can't see over it, but there are spots where you can jump up and get information, and you can cover so much ground there. And then at the end, you have so much cover moving in, and